seen when he was playing me last game.
Cincinnati Bengals. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect.
He said that.
Off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback.
Today, Junior.
Over the end line.
Hey, yo, you be doing that shit funny as shit, yo. He obviously got stuck on the letter F. I'm like, damn, y'all fucked up. They gonna put that man out there like that.
Space to maneuver at the 40.
Oh, shit. Cam's about to get loose now.
To the 47. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of
I'm pretty sure he knew mine.
often alters a normal
yeah, he was talking about that too. He was saying that
right there.
Like when I told him it was James, he was like, damn, like he was saying that he was crazy.
And he's going to be mad about the 43.
Yeah, went down there one time
Call it a gain of
and
3,
he was
but not
boxing with him
enough
or
to move
something.
the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about
You want to be
4
asked if you remember that.
I don't
Pretty
know if
good
he was
job
boxing with
defensively.
James.
Thought he was
Yeah.
going to get it, but they knew where
I
that
don't remember
marker
that.
was,
I
and
don't
they
remember,
stopped
but I've
him
heard
just
about
short
it.
of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding is
Oh,
Here's one that's
I think him and my uncle Donique had more of a relationship
and he's able to get it back
him and
to the
him and my uncle
41-yard
James.
line.
Him and Donique was
Certainly
sitting on
not how
saying
they
they should
envisioned
dog
ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter,
Your
first
pop used to be in that dog's heavy, bruh.
And that last one hurts.
That was the way that nigga used to make money too.
The first carry for the second-year man, Joe Mixon. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him.
I remember when that Mike Vick shit came out. I'm thinking like, nigga, what? Like, you can get arrested for that? I didn't know. I remember
so
that.
important for them, and they know that
didn't
helped
either.
lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100
Like, I
yards.
thought that was a thing, nigga, because that's what I grew up around dog fighting, nigga.
They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every
I don't even
week.
think niggas do that
Right
shit no
now,
more.
we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The connection since
I seriously legit don't even think
2011, Dalton
niggas do
to
that.
Green for a Bengal first down.
There's nothing like getting out of the gate and finding your favorite target. Andy Dalton just did that with A.J. Green.
And some people
Have
call
you
that a
ever
nice fantasy football connection as well.
Yeah, they're piling up the points that way, and they want to see that continue.
Have you ever seen one that your dad did, Hassan?
Yeah, I was up here once. Well, I was in Jersey one time. Yeah, little dog fight ring going on.
Off the play
Yeah,
fake to Mixon. This is
That shit was in like a garage type shit.
Yeah.
On walls with wood on
And
it.
he'll take
Yep.
it down here just shy of the
Yep.
15 at the 16-yard
Yeah.
line. That throw good for 4.
Nigga,
Second
you don't
down.
even know.
And partner,
Yeah.
I think that was a great example
I had
that
uncles
not all
on that shit
tight
for
ends are
days,
created
nigga,
equal.
like,
Because everything was
was
right.
on that
Got the
shit.
completion.
I don't even think
but
niggas
he's
do
not
that
one
shit
of
no
the
more.
dynamic guys in the
These
league.
niggas ain't fucking
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much
Hell
more.
yeah.
Now Joe Mixon, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third
The only thing I don't like
down
about it
coming
is like when they lose, they just kill the dogs. They said, I mean, ain't no point for the dog to live because they done lost his will to fight after that. I said, damn. That's what my uncle Donique used to say. He like, shit, they lose, you gotta kill them. He said, they ain't shit no more. Don't nobody want to fight a dog that never already lost.
before he's
Damn.
brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Even if I didn't see it in person, I'd have seen mad tapes of
His
him fighting
4th
dogs. too.
touchdown on the
Like,
year.
he's
And
recording shit all
the
the time.
Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over.
They gave Mike Vick. Damn. Mm-hmm. Niggas used to have 3 rounds, yo. You got a stick in both the trainer, whoever owned the dogs. You got a stick in each hand just to try to unlock the jaws and shit. You can't break them up.
Comes back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
I remember my uncle Donnie, he used to train the dogs like in his garage. He had like a treadmill that he made for the dogs, like out of wood. He had like a pulley system off of what am I trying to think of?
The drive begins with a run by
it was like kind of like a car motor. Like if you ever seen the pulley belts that the belts run on a car motor. Like he used pulleys like that, and then he used belts like that too. And like I said, he made a treadmill out of it, and then he used to use like the dogs' puppies as like motivation to get the dogs to fucking like try to run, yo. Like he used to like, you want this, you want to, like he used to try to, yeah. But that's how you make him dog aggressive too. Like he was making them dog aggressive too, cause. Nigga, I ain't never had a dog, nigga, that couldn't jump a 10-foot gate, nigga. Like, anytime we have dogs, we gotta have gate and
We got 3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3, let's go.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Set, 180.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he'll be limited to
I got my first dog from your dad, matter of fact, Hassan.
Oh, yeah?
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd
shotgun.
and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It was a pit?
Yeah, brown pit.
From the gun.
If Quasi was on, I asked him if he remembered the daddy's name. If he remembered the daddies and shit and the mama. I know the daddy's name was Shocker. And I think the mama's name was
there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
something like that, yeah. What was it?
So here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, Shocker and something else.
38.
I can't remember. And they called him Shotgun.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him a
Nigga, we used to be crying like little puppies, nigga, when your dad had to leave, bro. I swear to God.
First quarter, he's gonna get some catches, but they rallied to
For real,
And that's
yo.
what you count on, and I like what you just said.
It'd be tears for a whole hour, nigga. We be fucking by the door, nigga, screen door.
They catch it, you
Face planted against the screen, nigga. Like he going around the corner, nigga. We still got the face like trying to get every itch, nigga, to last the car.
It's in a position where
You remember that car he used to have called Blue Thunder?
First downs, and you tend to stall them out.
Nah.
He used to call it Blue Thunder. It was like a blue Cadoba, yo. That's what kind of car it was. Used to call that shit Blue Thunder, yeah. Next time you talk to her, ask him about it, yo. Like, hey, Sean said you had a car called Blue Thunder or something like that. He probably would start laughing.
A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
That shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
It was nothing but always good memories
Down
there with the
inside the
cops,
40 to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I really don't get stomach ache. I really don't get stomach aches like that, but if I do, then yeah, I just let that shit ride. Try to take a shit, moaning off the toilet.
Oh, my
But it's intercepted.
Wow.
Picked off at the 25. And he will be brought down, but he's got the
They might. It's like we cure nausea. Sometimes when your stomach aches, it's because you're nauseous too.
Stretch it out, nigga. You might gotta take a mean shit, don't know it.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You ain't got no pep though?
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol tastes like fucking chalk.
But that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it.
I'd rather take Pepto-Bismol than a lot of medicine.
Being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
I don't like NyQuil.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You gotta stay with the bottle of Pepto.
52-44. Get ready for 57 over there.
I use it more so for indigestion and shit, like acid reflux and shit.
Don't not play action.
I hate acid reflux, yo. I don't know if y'all ever got that shit. Yeah, that shit ain't no way.
Inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with touchdown
my chest and my
7 on
throat.
the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
I feel like I be hitting a roach blunt, nigga. I'm like, damn.
Bullet good on the extra point.
For
and
real.
that'll make the score 14-0.
Nigga, I used to hate when I used to smoke with my homeboy, yeah. And I smoke, I'm always smoking loud, yeah. So I smoke with this nigga some loud and shit. This nigga roll up, yeah. I don't even be paying attention when this nigga roll up. I go to hit the blunt, nigga. It's a roach blunt. First of all, nigga, if you gonna pass me a roach blunt, let me know you pass me a roach blunt. Second of all, why didn't you light up the roach blunt before I lit up my loud blunt? I don't want to taste no roaches after I lit up a loud.
He'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back.
It do get you stupid cooking, but if you ain't expecting that hit, nigga, that's like smoking like 3 cigarettes at one time, nigga. That pull be deadly.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams
that pull be
plays.
Deadly.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
My nigga said French inhale. I ain't never heard anybody say the French inhale. That's exactly what it's called too, though.
Their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the
I always
loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No, hell no.
On second
I can't even tell you when the last time I was smoking was my
pressure gets him
I need to save my
down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following
Is that Vince tonight, yo?
Carolina facing 3rd and long.
2.0.
Out of the gun, Newton. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise, because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford,
because you got an easy pass, yo?
running it and catching it, and any way you can get the ball.
How much does this cost for the year?
Wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone.
You put money on it, it's not like a yearly thing.
Wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss
I remember
Army knife,
when we had him in it.
Every which way you want to
When we was in Maryland, we
you
could pay like you said, either put money on it or pay it off for the year.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. In for the score. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right
Yeah, I was asking my uncle after you told me that shit was 175. I asked my uncle, I said, "Yo, how much that the toll?" He said it's like $2, I think. He said, but you can't pay it right there. They ain't got no open booths. They gonna take a picture of your tag and they gonna send you a ticket. I mean a bill. I said, oh, hell no. Nah. He said, but if you don't pay the bill, like that shit gonna go up with interest though. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, oh, hell nah. He said, well, what's going on? What you trying to do? I said, I'm trying to go to Portsmouth to see my cousin real quick. I said, but I said, I don't know, yo. And then as soon as I said I don't know, you was like, yo, I'll come to you if I got. I was like, yes, nigga. I was like, yes, yo. I appreciate it.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dolan. Dancing to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mario Addison able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular?
Yeah, y'all need them for Jersey, too. Y'all got them fucking bridges up there.
Bro, they got everywhere, yo.
I already know, bro. Like, when I came through there last time, it cost me like $8, and I was just going through. No, it cost me $8 just going through Jersey, and I think it cost me like another like 16 going through New York.
Too fucking slow, man.
Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance.
When I went to Boston, I was like, damn.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there. We keep talking about.
Another thing about Jersey, you get on the wrong bridge, that's a 30-minute round trip, nigga.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Oh my God!
Hey, cuz, have you rode over that long ass bridge in Norfolk? Yeah.
It's a long ass bridge in Norfolk.
Yeah, my grandmother said it was like a bridge that they just made, like I want to say either a couple years ago. Yo, he said it's long as fuck though. Like I seen it, yo. Like that shit, like it go high. It's longer than the bridge that you like when you first going into Norfolk. It's longer than that. It looked like it's longer than that bridge, but I mean not longer, but higher. Like it looked like a fucking like a horseshoe, yo, like an arc almost. It's in Norfolk though, like yeah. I'm trying to think what street was it on.
It connects to Portsmouth, or is it just in Norfolk?
I don't know, yo. You know where? Do you know where Bainbridge Road is?
Yeah. Oh,
that's where it was at.
Yeah. That's the
that's precisely what allowed that
that's the Jordan Bridge.
The pass.
Yeah,
have you been across that bridge yet?
Yeah. Good. 3 for 4 thus far.
She said I drove up that. She said I drove probably 50 feet on the bridge. She said I stopped. She said, and I put my shit in reverse. I said, what? She said, I'm 79 years. She said, I'm 69 years old, baby. She said, I ain't got the nerves for that. She said, plus and she said, if I'm going out, that's not how I want to go out. I said, I understand. She said, but thankfully, she said, everybody that was on the bridge behind me, they see my handicap tag and they let me reverse. They just let me go on behind. I said, what? Yeah. I said, word. I said nobody's like got on your way now. She said nobody, baby. I said oh damn. I said that's what's up, grandma. She said yes. She said I was thinking everybody. I saw rolling, yeah.
22-yard line.
That bridge was long as fuck though. I ain't going it, but I was looking at it. I was like, damn, yo. Like, she said, you would go over that bridge? I said, I do it once. I said, I ain't saying I do it every day, but I mean, I try it.
Hell nah, don't go on that bridge, bro. Not even because of that shit. That shit expensive as fuck, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, bro. That shit. Take that bridge. This shit is like fucking $3, bro.
Oh, damn.
It's not even that serious, man.
Is it like a shorter way though?
No. You said, is it a shorter way? You're taking that Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Word.
That's why I don't know why they charge so much.
They needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
That's how it is in Baltimore, though. Like, we got the Harbor Tunnel, the Fort McHenry Tunnel, and then the Francis Scott Key Bridge, and all them shits is $4. I remember when them shits was $1 a piece, bro. Them shits is $4 now.
Yeah.
And you gotta take one of them to get through wherever you want to go in Baltimore. So, like, it's mandatory. You paying that for both ways.
20.
This is Newton off the play fake to
That's the one thing I do like about Jersey. Some of the tolls you only got to pay one way. I think it was only one of them or a couple of them.
Picked off near the 44, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10.
368.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
A first down throw coming for Dalton.
Give me that.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God. Get out
It's
my
the
way.
footballer Kinkley that picks it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run it now out of the gun. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Newton now to throw.
Oh, my God. Throw the ball, bro. How the fuck they do that pump fake shit, man?
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 27. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Play fake. Here's Dalton. They'll roll him out right. Airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, he be doing like a lot of them play action shits.
Get ready for 57 over there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separate.
Bro,
Man. And all the way down to the 29.
That's what I'm saying. He was doing the same shit to my niggas, yo. With some no-name ass niggas, yo. I'm not saying they ain't no name, but they ain't fast.
Yeah, my safety is full up,
now, first and 10.
He definitely is full in that shit.
My safety's not slow.
57, you got 59 over there.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, fuck.
This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Yeah.
Eifert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals
send pressure.
are able to grow their lead.
Send pressure.
Yeah, I be seeing pressure, man. Like,
he know how to move in that pocket, too. So you got to keep it coming different ways with your line.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a good return as he'll be
That's the
stopped
same thing I was
just
bitching
shy
about
of the
yesterday.
30-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Newton on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And his throw is incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
And just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now it's Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gano out to kick this one away.
Hey, yo, all you got to do is just not turn the ball over against him. You'll beat him.
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's how I lost. I turned the ball over.
Unit ready to see what they can do here. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
That's going to go into a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 22. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact.
Matt needs to fix that shit, yeah.
As well.
What?
That falling forward shit, yeah. I thought they fixed it with this last patch, but they didn't.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. He sets to fire deep.
Oh my God!
Almost had it defensively.
Come on, man.
Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I needed that shit, bro.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action here with Dalton.
Oh my God,
He's
bro.
got his man, Boyd.
Always that fucking play, man.
And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
To the left.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, they played me.
And he
They
pulls
fucking
his
played
way
me.
into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Dre Kirkpatrick, the cornerback, up to make the stop.
What, that stretch?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Probably hit him with the stretch on 3rd.
3rd down, Newton.
Why you throw it like that? Oh my.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there.
Damn, that was a horrible thing.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
I would have went for that. Down 14,
and a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Complete to the right side, it's Eifert. Dalton to his big target, Eifert, for the Cincinnati first.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
From midfield here, Dalton. Going deep
Oh,
downfield.
my God, bro.
This is caught inside the 15.
Oh.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
I don't know how the hell I ain't getting the fucking pressure.
Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Bullock out now to kick
I
this
was
one
feeling
away.
the same way yesterday, man. Like, you seen it, like, I was
This is
struggling to
a
get
couple
pressure.
yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And we're back now in Charlotte. Play action. It's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Newton now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Second down, Dalton. Like, ain't no reason why Andy Dalton should be stepping up in the pocket for 2 yards after like all his routes have time to progress. So I don't like that.
Shit pisses me off.
I don't know. It's like I ain't getting no fucking pressure, yo.
Good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh boy, nice though. I ain't gonna lie though. He nice.
Panthers. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They fake the give. Newton. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Greg Olsen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Gano the extra point. That'll cut the lead back down to 21. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last two drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop him?
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Lead! 368!
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Going deep downfield for Roll. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Cover 4, and my nigga still
Extra point up and good by Bullock.
Yeah.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense.
He wanted you to throw that slant so bad.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
Smart man, smart man.
I mean, it ain't no better.
Cincinnati
I gotta learn how to
now
fucking
ready to
punt,
take
bro.
the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a
What the
player,
fuck?
broadcaster?
I know, right?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player.
Is the win half?
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think
Oh,
about
I wasn't
Was the
being
win
now.
half?
I wasn't paying
No one
attention
wants
to
to
the
go
win.
back to those memories, but when I was calling
That's
college
a first.
football, I saw a game that team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right?
Yes,
As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Nixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Good.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Newton to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
20.
Now Newton on first down. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. In for the score. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Gano out to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
What you say?
Successful start to the drive, 17
I
yards,
think
and
he
moves
can
the
clearly
sticks.
just fucking run the ball. And still coming out fucking passing. He ran it right there. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I was saying something to Dowell about that shit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't.